What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy J Hud. Save our youth, still in effect. Ain't nothing changed. It's still about the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's always about the kids. It's always about our kids. I'm gonna see if some people come in here before I start kicking it about some stuff. You know, see what the title says, bro. I ain't gonna do no talking for nothing, though. I ain't gonna do no talking until people start looking. Ain't nobody come up here, then we ain't gonna be doing no talking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, StreamYard is trash, man. It be moving slow motion. Sometimes it's blurry. And my camera ain't even blurry. Like, this is ridiculous. StreamYard trash, bro. It is. Only one person watching right now. I don't know what's that all about, but, you know, people want to make money without taking chances on going to jail and all that type of stuff. What you got to do. It's a bunch of money out here now that COVID's going on, guys. You guys got to start looking at, man. They giving away money. They got all kind of grants that you don't have to pay back. They got federal grants. They got loans that they're giving away. Man, you guys better get up on it. Just make sure it's legit. You ain't scamming nobody and you doing things the right way. Because they got a lot of people out here that's being slick. They think it's not going to catch up with them. You know, I seen some people I know they've been getting loans for 25,000, 20,000, 10,000, and these loans are going through for people during this COVID. But believe me, that's cool. You getting a loan and everything, but you're gonna have to pay that money back sooner or later. You know, you're gonna have to pay that money back, bro. It ain't just free. You can believe that it's not free. Ain't nothing free about it. You know. So if you guys are out there and you want to try to get some money, you got to go out there and work, bro. They hire. You don't have to be in the street taking a chance with your life, throwing your life away, sitting back in jail because you wanted to do some stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that. Don't be that today. Because believe me, just because this COVID's going on, people are gonna have to pay for their discretions when all this stuff is over. You know, a lot of people. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people hustling right now, trying to get that fast buck, and I'm not mad at them because I was out there running around too, trying to see what kind of fast buck I could get without getting in any trouble. You know, because there's all kind of hustles out there where you don't have to go to jail, man. You can sell hats, T-shirts, man. You can sell masks. You can go buy bulk masks and sell them for $1 a piece just walking around. I got masks in my car. So everywhere I go, I hit my damn camera, man. Yeah, I always fucking up, man. I gotta go to full screen and hook it up, fix it back. Oh, I hate this, man. Now you can't see me because it's. Uh, this is terrible. There you go. There you go. Okay, that's good enough. So you can see me. You hear what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, man. Is it's all these scams out here, man. People scamming each other, man, and it's terrible, man. It's terrible, bro. We gotta learn a new way to try to help each other, man. Because the stuff I be seeing, man, is terrible right now, man. It's like we can't win, bro. Then everybody's so worried about $1,400, man. Come on, $1,400, man. Come on, what's that gonna do for you in a time of crisis? We've been in a crisis for over a year, bro. What is 1,400 going to do for you? Even the 600, the 1,200, and 1,400. So let's get that. Let's add that up. You got 12 and 14, which is 26, and then you get 6 more, which is 32. So altogether, they gave you $3,200. Some people, because a lot of people never got the first one. Like I never got the first one. They said I owed child support, so I didn't get it. The second one, I got the 600. I didn't never get no 1,400. So what does that say? I gotta fix that down bottom. It's blurry down there. You can't even see what it say. So I mean about this stuff being trash, bro. Can't even read it. Like you gotta make it bigger or something. Like the banners. Like, come on, bro. Make these banners a little bigger so you can read it. Like, gotta go back. Hold up. Shift videos up for comments and banners. Okay, that's cool like that. Sit back. That's cool. But what was I saying now? Check the audio. The audio is good. The speakers is good. What was I saying I had to do? Y'all know my app. My cash app is jhoodie123. I only had one donation since I've been doing this. 2 donations, I think. No, I had 2 donations. Miss Playful had donated, and J Money I think donated. And I appreciate it. Believe me, it's still sitting in there. It hasn't went anywhere. I'm just trying to let it build up, and I want to start doing like a giveaway or something to better my channel. Like I'll use the money to better my channel, but it's still in there right now. 25 from Miss Playful, and I think 20 or 15 or 5 to 10 or something from J Money or something like that. I know it's still in my account. I ain't touch it. It's gonna stay there. It's not for my personal spending. When people donate to this channel, it's for the channel. I would never take it and do some personal stuff with it. Unless somebody was to send me some money, say, here, this is for you personally. Pay your bills, do the right thing, which ain't gonna never happen for me. I ain't that lucky, but people donate. I keep it for the channel. If I'm gonna get some equipment or better equipment or an app for the channel to make better platforms and better content for the people, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm not gonna take people money and just blow it off like on my personal stuff, like something personal. Like I ain't gonna take the money and pay my bills with it. Like that's not what it's for. It's donated for me to get my channel right, and that's what I've been doing, as you guys see. From my first started, I had an Android phone and nothing else. Now I got the computer, I got the I got the microphone, but I hope to upgrade even more so I can get the Pro, so I can go outside and have it just hooked onto me. So wherever I go, I don't have to keep pulling out my phone. I can just have it right attached to me and just hit the button and it's on. And if I catch some action out in the street, I don't have to grab the phone or make sure it's on the porch, catch it. Or if I'm doing an interview, I can just talk to the people without having to say, look this way or look that way. Automatically, wherever our body turns, it's going to turn with me. You know what I'm saying? Then I can do the little bike ride and get my exercise, and I can still do videos You know, you never know what you might see. And I want to start interviewing people. That's what I really want to start doing. Just interviewing people that live in our society that's had it hard, and what made it happen for them, and why did it happen for them, and what can they do to get out of it, and anything I can do to help you. Like, that's what I want to start doing, man. I just want to be a person that goes around trying to help people in my environment, not doing stuff, talking about it, and not seeing the people that I'm trying to help. I want to be right here with the people. And sometimes I catch flack for that, because you get people like, what you hanging around here for? You know they hustling. And bro, I grew up in this hood. Like, I can't hang around here. I gotta be selling drugs to hang in my own fucking neighborhood. For real. Like, why can't I just come around here and just chill out to see some friends or something, hang out? Whatever they doing is their business. I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm not the police. I'm not going to tell people what they should be or they shouldn't be doing, because I don't know nobody's circumstances and I don't know nobody's situation. Because I'm going to tell you like this. If I had a situation where I didn't have no money, no food, and my bills was due, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make sure I get it right. And so I don't knock people, because I was there before. But see, I just try to let people know there's another way. But if you're in that situation right then and there, you don't want to hear nothing about there's no another way. All you want to do is know it's a way, and a way now, today. I can get my lights back on today. I can get some food and feed my kids today. Not do this and maybe you'll get some money 5 months later. No, we need money tonight. We don't got nothing to eat tonight. Our lights are off tonight. Like, see, some people don't experience that. They don't have to go through that. But see, where I grew up at, we got to go through that. And we experience that on a regular basis. And we're not the only one. You might be 5 or 6 people on the street that don't have no food in their refrigerator. So when us as kids come outside and we hanging around in the inner cities in the hood, and we all hungry, we trying to find a way to get some money. So you got an OG that got to work. Here, y'all knock this down. You can keep 500 and give me 1,000. I'm 1,500 or whatever. I can keep 500. All I got to do is sell these 100 things or whatever, 15 things, 1,500 things. That's all I got to do is sell. That's all I got to do. Just give you 1,000. I keep 500. And my lights is 200. I have 300 left over. I could buy some food, like $200 worth of food, still have $100. Lights on, we got food, $100. Hell yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay, you just stand out here and people come, you just serve them. Most people are going to do it. Some will say no because they don't want to go to jail or they're scared to take the chance. But me, I take the chance to feed my family, to get my lights on. I'm going to take the chance. And a lot of us is going to take the chance. And that's the problem. But we got to make a way, man. It's up to us also, us older cats that been out here that fuck the streets up. We have to do our part to change, make a way, let people know there is another way. See, back then, nobody told me it was another way. That was the only way. And all the males in my family were criminals, all of them. Not one male I had in my family back when I was growing up was positive. None of them. So I was doomed from birth. My mother dropped out of school in the 8th grade from down south. Come on. So I don't want to hear that nonsense like, why she should have stayed in school. I don't want to hear that. My mother was born in 1940 something. Back then, it was racism down south. You couldn't do nothing. We weren't even allowed to go to school back then. My mother and them used to walk barefooted on dirt roads down south. And you know how far the school was? Of course they wasn't going to make it. Who's going to walk to school, take you 9 hours to get there? Time you get to school, you sit at the desk and fall a damn sleep because you walked 20,000 miles. So a lot of black kids, and then they make it hard for the black kids. They didn't want to teach the black kids nothing back then. So my mother and them family migrated to New York. And it wasn't no better in the 50s and the 60s in New York. It was starting to switch around, but it wasn't. My oldest brother was born in New York in 1964. I was born in 1966. By then, my mother had moved to Connecticut. My grandmother fell in love with her husband. I told the story before. She was coming down this way looking for jobs, ended up getting a job in New Haven at the Winchester Olin Gun Factory. So, of course, she got to move. My mother, which was her oldest daughter, and her two sisters and a little brother, my Uncle Roosevelt, who passed away, my Aunt Linda, who's passed away, they all came to New Haven. My mother was in love with my father, who ended up having me and my little brother. It was three of us. And, you know, my oldest brother was born in New York and we were born in New Haven. So that's the connection of up and down I-95 south, back and forth for our entire lives. Spending most of our summers in New York while my mother got a break and stayed up here and worked and did what she had to do. She was still young. My mother had her first son at 16. Like, she didn't have much education. And back then, you had to find a job and survive. My mother ended up getting lucky and got a job at the Veterans Hospital. She worked there 42 years and retired. And that's where I get the hard work from watching my mother. You know, my brother was oldest brother was a knucklehead. My youngest brother wanted to be like my older brother, so he was a knucklehead. So when I was in the house, I had to fend against both of them because, you know, my younger brother wanted to be connected to my older brother. So when they start beef, they want to start beef with the middle kid. My oldest brother want to suit my younger brother up like he can beat me all the time. So I had to end up fucking him up in the house. And then my brother, me and him fight. He ended up fucking me up. And then I'm outnumbered. Now they both hanging together. You know how they in the room together. I'm in a different room. They not talking to me. You know, I went through all that shit, man. You know, and I think that it kind of hurt our relationship because my oldest brother, he'd been in New York for 11 years. Won't call my mother or nothing. My younger brother, he just stays in the house, won't call nobody. You try to call him, he gets an attitude. Like, I'm wondering, what did I do to these two dudes for them to act like that? But I took care of them because they weren't hustlers. I was a hustler. My oldest brother went to jail in 1980 for a murder. My younger brother and I went to jail for armed robbery in 1982. So all three of us was locked up at the same time. You know how embarrassing that was for my mother? All three of her kids locked up in prison before they turned 20 years old, all three of them. It was a shame, man. And I know that hurt my mother. And my mother outlet was gambling. She gambled a lot. She used to go to the Highlight, the casino, and she used to gamble all her money away. Wasn't paying her rent, getting evicted. And she had a good job at the VA, but her outlet was, I think, the casinos. All her kids in jail. She probably felt like she didn't do a great job. But I let my mother know, you did a great job. You took care of three boys until we got old enough to make decisions on our own. You fed us, you clothed us, you took us to school, you made sure you had babysitters for us. My aunts, when you were, you did the best you could with them. You know, they were smoking weed, drinking. So when we went over there, we had a good old time, blowing us shotguns and little sips, so we acting crazy. You know, that's how we got turned out into the street life, smoking weed and all that. Then my mother had a boyfriend named Barry Cunningham. He was a drug dealer. She was slow to the game back then, but I knew he was selling drugs. I used to steal his money. He used to stash his money under. See, we were susceptible to this shit, so this shit came easy for us. You know what I'm saying? He used to stash his drugs and money under my mother's sink in the bathroom. So one day I was looking for something, and I seen a bag stuffed up there, way where the pipes in the sink at, and I was like, man, why he put this shit in here? I guess he didn't want my mother to know he had it, and he stashed it in the bathroom. He thought we was too young to know what's going on. Man, I went right in there, took the whole bankroll out, and every night he used to keep it there. And I used to just peel off all singles and go to school with big singles, not roll the singles in my pocket, be giving it to the girls, and I got all kind of candy. It was crazy, man. But then, so that's how I got addicted to having money and wanting money. And that's the hustler in me. That's how I started wanting to hustle. And instead of staying in school and doing good after school, I would go stealing, going to the mall, stealing from Macy's, stealing from Edward Malley's, getting jeans, selling them to the older cats, the hats, just to have money in our pocket so we could buy sneakers and smoke weed and just have fun, get something to eat. You know, and it became addictive, man. And it was a life that ended up costing me a lot of freedom. And my relationship with my son, stuff I regret today, but it was fun while I was doing it. So that's why I understand how these kids feel like they're having fun and they don't care. about getting in trouble or hurting somebody because they feel like they're having fun. Just the same way we felt when we were young. We felt like we was having fun. And it wasn't fun. It was stupid. We thought it was fun, but we were messing our lives up for the future. We were being future criminals, future convicts, future inmates. And that's what we became. We became inmates. We became victims of our own shit. Selling drugs, using drugs, being addicted to drugs, being back and forth in jail, everybody giving up on you because they say you're going to end up back in jail. As soon as you come home, you get dropped off on the block, right back to what you was doing 5 years before you went in. And it's a shame. And I've been a part of it. I've been one of them people who have did 5 years flat. My girl and them come pick me up. As soon as they get to Congress Avenue, let me out right here. Like, and they be like, what are you doing? I'll be like, I'll be home later. As soon as you're out there, you chasing the first day. Yo, I just came home. What's up? Hit me off. That life, man, is something, man. And I'm just glad that, well, it took me to get this age. No, it took my daughter's death for me to wake the fuck up, which is a shame. Smart as I am. Salute, Connecticut Finest. I see you, baby. I see you, baby. Yo, it took me my daughter's life getting taken 10 years ago. She was only 16 years old, Jamise Hudson. Another girl playing with a damn gun on Garden Street in KSI. Shot my daughter in the face, man, and killed her. Everybody ran out the house and left my daughter in the house to bleed out. They found the girl across town, my older daughter and some of her friends, and they found her across town at some dude house in the Ville, and they beat her down, which was, they could have killed her. Glad the police was there to stop it because my other daughter would have been locked up for killing her. And so I was glad the police was there to stop that. And the girl only got 10 years, man. She's home now in a halfway house somewhere. I just pray I'd never see her, man. I don't want no parts of somebody that killed my daughter. Just stay out of my realm. That's all I can say. That's all I'm going to say about that. Whether it was an accident, whether it was on purpose, it still happened. It don't make it no better. She should have got more time than that. Just like the judge said, there's no way that was your friend, shot her, and you left the house, just left her in there. Everybody just left the house. That should have been enough to get her found guilty of the higher charges, not the lesser charges. She lost trial and only got 10 fucking years. Come on, man. Because she didn't look black. That's why. And the jury, talking about jury of our peers, the jury was not of our peers. I hate even thinking about it. I miss my daughter, Jamie, so much. She would have been 26 years old today. I mean, in August 3rd. I miss my baby for real, man. Yeah, man. But, all you guys and girls out here that's trying to get this fast money, man, we understand everybody wants money. That's why I named the title, Who Wants Money? Like, everybody wants money. Money's what make the world go round. Money what make people kill each other. Like they say, money can be the root to all evil. It's not the root to all evil, but it can be if you allow it to control you and take you under its power. You let that shit take you under its power and grip you up like this, and you'll be a slave to that green paperback, and you'll do anything to get it. Some people kill their family members to get money. Remember the Melendez brothers, their family was rich when they had everything they wanted. They didn't have to do nothing, but they wanted to kill their parents so they can take all the money and live lavishly. Like, so you really was going to kill your parents, and if you got away with it, you just was going to live your life like nothing ever happened? Shot your mother with a shotgun and your father? Really? So you thought you guys was just going to just live it up? Like, that thing never works when you try to kill somebody for insurance money. It mostly never works. Like, it's other ways to get money. Like, what's wrong with you people? You turn to your wife or your husband and try to kill them for insurance money, which ain't even a lot of money. Like, what, 100,000? $50,000? Come on, man. There's so many simple ways to get that much money without having to kill somebody. Go rob a bank. Run up in a bank. I'd rather run in a bank than kill my wife for insurance money if I'm that desperate. Like, I don't understand it. Like, don't let money be your master, because even on a little scale, money can be your master. You don't have to be rich to let money be your master. Because if you out here trying to do anything for $1, stuff that belittles you, that makes you look thirsty, make people view you as different, all for a couple of dollars, don't do it. Love yourself more than that. And I don't like people who take advantage of people who are in messed up situations and they'll know they'll do almost anything for money because they messed up and they need the money. Like one time, a long time ago, I'm not lying. The guys try to make the girl have sex with the dog for a few dollars. And don't you know she was going to do it? I stopped that shit. Y'all not doing that to her. And girl, you not fucking doing that. Is you crazy? For $10, you about to let a dog slide his penis in you? You don't know what that dog could have. Or for you could get $20 to get high. And that's what I tell y'all, man. This disease is serious. Addiction is serious. It's not a joke. It ain't nothing to laugh at. It ain't nothing to disrespect people about. If you see somebody on drugs, man, and you can be of help to them, help them out. Give them something to eat. Give them $1 or $2. Ask them, are they all right? Do they need something? When I see people outside, I always ask them, do they need something? I'll be like, I know what you're going to do with the money. You're going to get high with the money. That's not what I'm asking you. Are you hungry? Do you need something to eat? I mean, I'm going to still give you the money, but do you want something to eat too? Like my boy came up here from down south the other day. He said he ain't have no money, nothing. I only have $55, bro. I gave him 50 and kept the 5. Seriously, he said he came from down south and he'd been sleeping in his car for 2 days. So that tells me that he must be beefing with his wife, or she done kicked his butt out, and her family ain't messing with him. So he had to come away from down south up here. And you know, it's like I felt bad for him, man. I felt bad for him, and it's like I love him like a brother, but what can I do for you? That's all I can really do for. I can't bring you into my home. I don't even know if you took a COVID test, you got COVID. Like, COVID's still going on, so you can't let people just in your space like that without knowing their health conditions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let my other boy come here, take a shower, you know, eat some, even let him lay down for a couple hours, but I kept my distance, like another room, in the other room sitting out. But the only problem with that is he wouldn't keep his butt still. I'm trying to lay down. He walking all through my house. Like, bro, you can't be walking all around my house while I'm asleep, bro. That's not, I'm not comfortable with that. So I had to get up, sit up, and let him know, bro, if you're not going to lay down, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Where you going? I'll give you a ride. Because you're not going to be walking around my house all night. And that's what I mean, how some people take advantage. Like, bro, I brung you enough the street, bro. You should be happy enough where you ate something, you took a shower. You should be ready to lay down and just watch TV. But I know what it was. He was high. I took him to get something to eat at a nice restaurant, everything. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying it just to be talking. Like, this is the truth. And he's like a brother to me. Like, he's cool with me. He's all right. So I wanted to make sure he was straight. I wanted to make sure he was straight. So I took him and we got something to eat. And look, if you look at the picture, you can see he was high. Look, his eyes wasn't even open. But we had some nice food. See the food? The food was blazing. My plate was right there. The other plate. I think I had pepper steak, mashed potatoes, rice, yams. And he had got something. But look at him. He wasn't even woke. Look, his eyes was cold. I had to tap him. Like, yo, bro, you can't be doing that. People looking at you, you know, but that's like my brother. So he cool with me. Like, so I did what I had to do, man. And I'm not going to shun him just because he got a problem right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I am. Like, I love that brother, but he just going through a struggle right now. And that's why I brought him in my home. I'm not going to bring him in my home if I don't got love for you. But like I said, I got to protect myself, and I have to be safe too. I was social distancing because you out in the streets, you running around, didn't even have a mask. I had to buy him a mask. That's like the other dude I'm saying yesterday came from down south. He ain't got no mask on. He riding with some dude. I don't know the dude. He talking about he slept in his car for the last day. You got some dude with you. I'm like, bro, you my brother, but I can't have you with somebody else and think you're gonna be coming to my house. He told me he was trying to find out where I was living at. Somebody said Shepherd. And then, bro, you don't just pop up at my house, especially with somebody. I don't know this dude. You don't just let people know where I live at. So after I gave him the money, I left. Matter of fact, he was in the package store. I bought him a beer and gave him the money, and then I left. And he been calling me, blowing me up ever since. Like, bruh, you what you blowing me up for, bro? You're not coming to my crib to be here, and because people don't know how to sit still. They don't know how to respect people's boundaries. Like, you think you're gonna come here and just be doing what you want to do because you ain't got nowhere else to go? No, my house ain't that, bro. My house is not that. And it's not gonna be that. And I don't care what nobody say. Like, you're gonna respect my stuff. Like, it ain't that type of party. Some people think because they cool with you and y'all grew up together, you got a spot. Like, they can just come to your shit and do what they want to do. Or they can just ring your bell any time of night, any time of the day. Nah, bro, that don't work. That don't work, bro. And it's never gonna work. You're not gonna just come to my house and do what you want to do. He's been calling me all day, all yesterday. I'm about to set him straight. Your call has been forwarded to now he got his phone off. System. Just calling me for nothing all day, all night. Like, stop it, bro. He can't even pay his phone bill. That's probably why his phone off. His probably phone went off today. Like, sometime, man, you gotta just watch. Sometimes you gotta just say, it's time to get my shit together and do what I gotta do. For real. Instead of running around up here just now he ain't gonna answer because he know I'm a dig in his butt. I'm gonna let him know, bro. You need to be back down south with your wife, bro. That's my cousin. His wife is my cousin. That's why I know he on some dumb stuff. I know he done messed up. Your call has been forwarded. Now he won't answer the phone because he mad that I didn't answer for him last night. But bro, I'm not answering for you because I know what you was gonna say. I don't got nowhere to put you and your friend up. Like, you need to worry about yourself and not nobody else. But I know what happened. You done brung that boy up here from down south too. Y'all both came up here with nowhere to go, with no money. It's crazy. Your call has been forwarded. That's all right. He don't got to answer. When he try to call me later, I'm going to do the same thing. Now you won't answer the phone. You know, people ain't stuff. People ain't right. You know, I gave you that $50. Now you ain't answer the phone. Why? Because you don't need me no more. You know, I text this, but too. Now you won't answer your phone. I gave you 50 spots so you can be straight. Now you won't answer. I don't lie about nothing I say to y'all, dude. Everything I say to y'all is the truth. I don't have to lie about anything. Look at the text that I just texted him, and I just texted to him. Said, bro, what up? You won't answer the phone now. Like, That's how people do you, bro. Like they'll use you up and then they won't mess with you no more. Now, if he ain't got after he run out of that little $50, because I know what he went and did, bought drugs to get high. I know what he did, but that's his business. Like you said, you ain't had no money, you ain't had no place to stay. I gave you $50. You could have went got a hotel for the night and got you a nice good sleep. Look, now he want to answer what? Now you answer. Now you fucking answer like last night. So where did you go last night?
I went home to his house.
To who house?
Little house. I told you the address where I was at Envy.
Oh, you stayed in Hamden at his mother house.
No,
oh, you stayed at your son's house.
Yeah, my mom passed away, P.
I didn't say your mother. I thought you said Pat's mother.
Oh no. Hell no, I don't think no.
Hold up, you still should be cordial with her, bro. Still your kid's mother.
I am and love her dearly, but
I seen them the other day. One of them was driving the daughter. He was driving something chunky.
Yes, her other sister, Swanky, the young one.
Yeah, she was like, "What's up, Peter? You don't remember me?" I said, "Girl, I remember all of y'all. What's wrong with you?"
That's right.
And then I see.
Right now, I'm come and see you, man. Where you at?
Where you at? Who you know? First, who you with?
I'm with.
See, ain't no coming to see.
Came with me from down south.
Who?
Bo came with me from down south.
Who is it? Who is that?
Oh, my nephew. I told you, my nephew.
It's your real nephew, Pat?
Yes, my blood. Yes,
from who? From who?
Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Your sister Cindy?
Yeah.
Where's she at?
Yeah. All of them passed away except for me and Debbie.
It's only hold up. All of your sisters passed. Pat, all your sisters passed away except Debbie.
Just me and Debbie left out of all the kids.
And I know Weewop passed away, but I didn't know your other sisters. So what's up with my cousin? What's up? Y'all beefing right now? I know it. I'm not stupid.
Why? She fussed me out?
No, she ain't fuss you because I know that's why you up here like that. Because I know y'all beefing. You can't lie to me, bro. You can't lie to me.
I didn't even talk about it too much. Decided to tell you that she went to her sister's funeral. I didn't talk about it too much, but
I know you ain't talk about it, but I know that's why you up here because y'all going through some shit right now.
Yep, we ain't on the same page.
I know you ain't on the same page. That's why you up here like that, and that's why I know you, bro. I know you all your life. Matter of fact, come to Shepherd Street. Call me when you get to Shepherd Street because I'm gonna cuss you out in person. Call me when you get to Shepherd. Yeah, that's him. I told you guys, I'm not lying. He up here because my cousin done kicked his ass out. I said Shepherd Street, bro. Yeah, he up here because my cousin done kicked his butt up from down south. I know it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That's why he up here. And you're not going to be up here just going crazy. Matter of fact, I'm going to call my cousin and say, listen, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I think she done kicked him to the curb for good, though. He talking about he up here with his nephew. Come on, man. So I'm going to get back with this. But like I said, y'all, life is tricky. You never know what's going to happen. You can be having intentions to do one thing and then some other stuff happen. Like I intended to talk about money and different grants and stuff that they got out here, but I just got thrown off by this dude, man. Like some people just don't learn, like they have it good and then they want to come back to the streets just for a get high, like for a few minutes, a few months, and then mess up. And now you ain't got your wife no more. You ain't with your grandkids. You ain't with your kids. And you just running around in the streets doing dumb shit. That's the track this dude is on right now. He just up here riding around on some dumb shit instead of going somewhere and get himself together and rebuild a relationship with his wife. They've been together over 20-something years. That's my cousin, but you know, they got their own shit they're going through. She not on the same page because he want to still continue after 20 years to fuck up, spend all the money, don't help with the bills. Got her down there working 2 jobs, struggling, got the kids and the grandkids helping, and you the grandfather and the father and the husband, and you ain't doing nothing but destroying all your money that you probably getting from disability on drugs. And that's the cycle we got to break out of. And that's why I said, do you really want money? Because it's money out here. It's jobs out here. It's grant money out here. It's money you can get to start a business. Right now, don't you know they're giving up money to start your own small businesses right now? Because of this COVID thing, they got relief money out here. Oh, see, younger people ain't going to do no research. They're not going to check it out. They're not going to go see what's going on and see how to. But if they can hear it and somebody can show them how to do it, then they're going to do it. For real. I'm trying to figure out how people, I don't want no loans because I got enough loans from school. If I can get some grant money, though, free money that I don't have to pay back. You say I'm blowing him up? Yeah, I blew him up. I did, Jay Stapes. I blew him up. He need to be blown up, though. For real, bro, because he wilding. You know, I blew him up, but I ain't they don't know who it is, so that's the only reason I blew him up like that. But unless people that know him and know me, but he need to be blown up right now, Jay Stapes, because he wilding. You choosing the streets over your kids and your wife, who you've been with 20 years. You choosing street life, drug life over that. Over being with your grandkids. We in our 50s. It's time for this dude to grow up, bro. He got to grow up, man. I had to grow up. My wife is incarcerated. I got to take care of everything until she comes home, because if not, then she ain't going to have nowhere to go. So I got to be on the right trail. I can't, when I feel like going out, like when I was younger, if I didn't want to do nothing, I didn't have to do nothing. I could just go out on the block and hang out. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that no more. If I go to jail, then my wife is fucked up. So I can't do no more crime or criminal acts. Can't sell drugs. I can't go around trying to be no thug, carry no pistol. Because I can't take a chance on going to jail at my age, like, and being there with all them young kids, man, I would go crazy right now. So that's why I chose to turn my life around and go to school. That's why I got my associate's degree in drug and alcohol counseling. He acting like it's too late for him. But I got my associates. I got my bachelor's in social work, human services, and I'm still registered to finish with my master's in social work. So I'm doing what I got to do. My wife might be incarcerated, but she's living like a queen pin in there. She got everything she needs. It's on some accident shit. She wasn't in no streets or nothing. She let her daughter get to her medication. Her daughter ended up ingesting some of her medication. And I guess they felt like it was on purpose. Next thing they gave her 4 years. When a lawyer, paid the bond, but she still got time. But I'm out here. I'm holding her down. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's my wife. I love her. And I'm going to hold her down. And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to be here. And that's why I gave up the streets. Like I said, my daughter got shot in the face 10 years. I knew the streets wasn't good to me. I sat down and I said, what have the streets done for me to make me want to stay in these streets for years like this? Took my daughter's life, put me in jail for 24 years, even though I put myself there, but I still went to jail for 20 years, 24 years of my life because of the streets. End up with drug addiction, end up with all kind of drug felonies on my record. So I said the streets just destroyed my life. So what I did was said, what can I do to change it? I can go to school. Okay, but what am I going to go to school for? What's gonna benefit me? Okay, I can go to school for drug and alcohol counseling because I know that lane so good. I lived it in the street for so long. I can do that easily. So right now I can work as a drug and alcohol counselor. When I went to school, most of that stuff that they was learning and trying to learn, I knew it. I didn't have to open no book, none of that. They talk about what you call cocaine and heroin mixed together, a speedball. I knew that stuff. What happens when you withdraw heroin? Oh, you get sick, you sweating, you're shitting, pissing, throwing up, wish you're dead, but you're not going to die. All that stuff. I knew all that stuff. And that's why I tell people, you go to school for something you want to do. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out in life what you're good at, what you can be good. I know, but out there in the streets, I was good at the drug game, selling drugs, hustling, making money. Did a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I also was a fool with the money. So even though I did a lot, I did nothing because at this age, I had nothing at the end but some jail time and some stories to tell. That's all. And that's why I say a lot of us that was out there back then making all that money, we didn't do nothing with the money. I ain't buying no property. I bought cars and trucks and stuff like that. My mother ended up getting a house up the hill. You know, my mother ended up having a house over here for 15 years, a house over here for 25 years, but I didn't have nothing. But, you know, I had contributed helping my mother, paying bills, doing what I got to do. I was the only brother doing that. My other two brothers, the younger one and the older one, wasn't doing nothing but living in my mother's house for free. Wouldn't even buy food. You know what I'm saying? They just living there. Yeah, I tried it all, Jay Stapes. I sold dope. I sold cocaine, crack, heroin. Only thing I never did was shoot no drugs. Because people gotta use needles to get high. I gotta take insulin now, and I hate to do that. I just hate it, bro. Matter of fact, I didn't even do it today because I hate doing it. That's why I gotta exercise and eat healthier so I can get my sugar level where it's supposed to be, bro. My AC1 where it's supposed to be. I don't want to hear that once you take medicine, you'll never be able to stop, because I'm gonna be that. I know a lot of people who had diabetes but lost a lot of weight, exercise, ate good, and their level end up being normal every time they check it. Right now, I check my level. It's normal most of the time. It's low. So if it's low and I don't have to take that stuff, I'm not going to take it. And I told the doctors that. Yeah, but nowadays selling drugs and stuff is not worth it, man, because your best friend will tell on you, your chick gonna tell on you, and dudes be pillow talking too much, and the feds is out here, and feds don't play. You get trapped off in that Fed bid, you might wake up in Arizona tomorrow with a big white boy at your cell talking about stand up at the door when we do the count, nigger. For real, big rednecks be ready to whoop you. You better shut up and do what they say, because they can lock you somewhere in the basement and beat the shit out you, and ain't nothing you can do. You way in Arizona, you don't know nobody down there. You just, man, that ain't no play. That ain't no way to live, bro. That ain't no way to live, bro. In this federal system, just everywhere, all over the world. Like, it ain't worth it, bro. It's not worth it. For real. It ain't worth it, bro. It's better just working a job. You know, if you can get a hustle like selling T-shirts, hats, socks, or even if you invest your money in stocks. A lot of people have been making money in the stock game these days. For real. A lot of people are getting into stocks now. A lot of black people are getting into stocks now. You got to learn it, though, because people will rob you. You got to make sure it's legit. You can't just jump in it to be ready to invest money with anybody, because they got a lot of scammers out there. So you got to know what you're doing. You got to make sure you're dealing with people. A good stock to invest in now is that marijuana stock. You know, them farms, the ones they growing and all that stuff, because they making money. That marijuana selling. That's a good thing to get in, man, for real. That's a good thing to get in. Yeah, so I'm waiting for this dude to come around, and I'm going to really let him have it. I'm going to really let him have it, because he up here just wild. When I told him, I said, you see, when I said, you beefing with your wife, that's why you up here. Yeah, we ain't on the same page. Ain't no, you ain't on the same page. Yeah, you ain't on the same page with her, because you wilding. She on the right page. That's why she working, paying the bills, while you up here riding around broke, looking stupid, still trying to fucking drink and get high. Come on, man. Even when I was out there and I used to smoke weed or mess around, whatever, sniff a little cane, sniff a little dope, whatever I did, I still had enough sense to say, this is something that I can't do every day, all day, because it will destroy me. And I know that. I know that. Drugs will destroy you. You can't control heroin and crack and stuff like that. I don't want to hear no, oh, I mess with crack, but I only do it 2 times a week. Nuh-uh. You have some function addicts that can go to work and put it down and go to work. Yeah, you have some people like that. But most people that are addicted to drugs, they can't put it down like that. They lose their jobs because they don't want to go to work no more. They don't want to be away from the get high. They want to just sit around to get high 24 hours a day. And when they don't got it, they going outside to try to get it. They don't want to work no jobs. Yeah, Jay, you was lucky. You never got a felony. You better thank your lucky stripes, my brother. Because I got 24 years worth of felonies. But I've been out of trouble since 2007. I have been home since 2007. So I am putting in for my pardon, and I should be getting it. You know what I'm saying? You said that's a long drive for me, bro. You ain't never lied. Did he have a full tank? Because you got to full up again. So he had to have some money to get back up here. Because you got to stop and get more gas. One tank ain't good enough. Ain't enough. You got to full up. He got his nephew with him. He said his sister's son. So I guess he had a few dollars. But I know when I seen him in the PK, I was like, so you got money? You straight? Where you staying at? He was like, yo, he had that look like, I don't got a dime, man. I was like, what? You came from down south? You ain't got a dime? You right. That's a long drive to be broke. I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have did it, man. I would have had to stay down there in the basement somewhere. If my wife acting crazy, I'd have been in the basement sleeping because I'm not driving way to Connecticut from down south. Wherever, what part they from again? I forgot. Is it Raleigh or something? They down there far somewhere deep. That's a long drive to be driving without no dollars in your pocket. What they do? Pack a lunch? Hey, J State, what they do? Pack a lunch? Oh, I'm gonna cut on him when he get down. I'm say, so you can't way up here with no money. So when you got hungry, what the hell did y'all do? Y'all made some bologna and cheese sandwiches and got some fruit drinks or something. Took the kid Lunchables or something. That's crazy, man. I don't mean to laugh at my boy, man, but he wilding. Who drives up here from down south broke like that? You right, Jay. Who does that? Oh, man. I can't believe it, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah, so, guys, look at the example. That's why I did that. That's why I put that up there, because people need to see how some people will be living at the age when you want to live that street life. Because, see, a lot of these dudes that out here that's messed up in the streets, they didn't plan to be no drug addicts. They didn't plan to be out here messed up. Most of these dudes that you see out here fucked up was big-time drug dealers and had a lot of money back in their days, back when they were younger and we were kids. Them was the drug dealers that had all the money. And that's why you see that today. And people like me are able to say that and tell people, look, you stay out here 9 times out of 10, this is what's going to happen to you, because we see it. All these old school dudes that I be seeing that be out here all messed up that I be looking out for and stuff like that, they used to look out for me when I was a kid. They used to give me money, show me the game, tell me what I need to do. They had the nice cars and the nice clothes and all the girls. But now they out here with no teeth in their mouth, broke, walking around a cane. Let me get a couple hours because they got half, so they smoking crack. They were stems in their pockets. See, these was the hustlers, the money getters, and all the niggas that had all the sharp dressers. Pink, what's up, babes? I see you over there. Jay Stape said EBT for food. So you saying he had an EBT card when he came up from down south? He said, pull over, let me use the EBT card. We got to get something to eat. They came up here from down south with no money with an EBT card. That's crazy. All the way from Raleigh, North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm going to let his ass have it when he come over here. I can't wait for him to get here. I'm going to call him and see where he at. I'm about to ride his ass. You drove up here broke. And he took my $50. Like, most people said, that's all you got, bro. No, just give me 20. I have $55 in my pocket. I pulled it out. I said, damn, I'm giving him $5 ain't going to do nothing. So I said, here, just take the 50, man. And he paid for the beer with the 50. Then he thought I was going to still pay for his beer. And I just gave him $50. I only kept $5. You pay for your own damn beer now. Yeah, Jay Stapes, you said, oh, that's where you at, Pink? Okay. Yeah, my boy, he lived down that way, and he married to my cousin. So he been up here for about 2 weeks. Seen him yesterday looking all crazy, no money, dirty, hungry. Told me he ain't got nowhere to stay. So I gave him the money I had in my pocket, and I told him, if you need to come to my house to take a shower, you can, but you can't bring nobody with you. This dude told me he drove up here from down south with no money. So I said, what about gas? Because you got to gas up, at least 2 times when you driving from down there, right? Like, this dude is crazy. He said he was hungry, so I looked out for him the best I could, man. I don't know, but this dude, man, I'm waiting for him to come over now because I'm going to let him have it, man. Like you need to take your butt. Look, he calling me now. Where you at, man?
I'm walking from the corner store.
All right, I'll meet you at the corner store.
All right.
They got here fast. Yeah, 2 times, right, Pink? That's what I'm saying. So what did you do when you had to get some more gas? What you do? Beg somebody at the gas station for gas? Like, I don't understand this kid, man. He need to get it together. You too old to be out here with this shit. You in your 50s, bro. You got grandkids that depending on you, a wife that needs you, and you out here with this nonsense. You way up here in New Haven, Connecticut, doing nothing, riding around looking for shit to get high with. Like, get your butt back down there and fix your relationship, man. Some dudes is just out of their mind, man. And I'm not going to make it easy for you. You ain't sitting up in my house because you ain't got nowhere to go. I don't do that. Is the COVID still going on too? You see, I got my mask. I don't play no games. I love you like a brother, but listen, bro, you better get it together. Pink, I'm glad you're around. I miss you guys. I miss Killer Kev. Where you been at? You seen him? I've been trying to link up with him, man, because I was down that way, but he wouldn't answer. He wouldn't pick up. He wouldn't pick up, I ain't had a number or nothing, so I was trying to get his email or something or DM him. He never answered me back. I hope the brother all right. Have you talked to him? Oh, he's fine? Okay. But next time you talk to him, tell him Jay Hud's been trying to hit him because I've been thinking about coming to Brooklyn. I wanted to link up with him. Long as he ain't on no gang shit and hanging around no niggas with ratchets on him and all that shit. I ain't on that type of time no more. I ain't gonna have to come down there with no burner or nothing until I get my license to carry. I don't want no trouble. Yeah, you tell him for me. Tell him I've been trying to link with him. Just trying to keep my relationships alive, trying to meet people. I'm gonna go to Philly this summer and hook up with Stepwin too. That's good. I know. That's why I always rock with Kev, because he was like, he'd tell us stories, but he like, I'm not on that time no more. Like when I seen the growth in Kev when Wildcat was disrespecting him and his wife after he done let this man sleep in his house, done fed this man, done dressed, done clothed this man, and for him to sit back with the reputation he got, with the type of dude he was, I wouldn't have been mad if he would have stepped to Wildcat and did something to him. But he was on some grown man shit. Like he let it go. He laughed it off. Like a lot of people can't do that. So I respect him for that, and that shows me that he really got love for this dude. Even though they was going through their little thing, it showed me that he really cared about this dude, and this dude played him like that. So he was really more hurt than he was mad. Because when your friends be disloyal to you like that, that shit can hurt you. It don't really make you mad. It hurts you. Well, guys, I'll be back up here tonight or tomorrow. I got to go see my cousin-in-law and get his mind together. I love all you guys. Thanks for the love. Salute to everybody. It's your boy Jay Hud. Save our youth, man.